Hi, and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is July 31st, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I want to talk about eBay fulfillment. You know, it's that new program that's coming out. I have a little clip coming up there for you. For those of us who could not make it to the eBay Open for 2019. I'm going to put a link up there, but I'm also going to play a little video clip about that eBay fulfillment program that they got rolling out. And you guys can listen to that 2-minute long clip. I also want to talk about the little Oshi, that little doll thing, that little lion that's sold over there. Supposedly, it's been a little controversy over, a little problem with it. That's coming up, so stick around. Okay, for those who are new, I just want you guys to know I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the websites where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you like to pick up where I left off. This one is from Dublin Live, and the URL is www.dublinlive.ie. And the story goes on to say here, jobs in Dublin, eBay is hiring Irish people to work from home, and the wage is pretty good. This story was posted July 31st, 2019. It goes on to say over here, eBay is currently hiring people from all across Ireland to work from home and offering pretty good wages to do so. The company is also are looking for workers to join the customer support team with salaries of $28,500 per year, up for grabs. But that doesn't stop at the decent wage. There's a whole host of benefits that include quarterly bonuses plan, 25 days holidays, educational assistance, as well as a pension, healthcare, life plans, along with employee discounts. While working at home, the employer will interact and provide customer support to our UK and Irish sellers and buyers. And it goes on to say here, eBay say, you will be our customers' first point of contact and solving their problems in the quickest, simplest, easiest way to possibly and make them feel great about along the way, eBay along the way. I'm not going to read the whole thing here, folks, because like I said again, I do have quite a few windows open up, and I just want to expand on each topic so you can check it out for yourself. That's basically the whole story right there, it seems like. I don't think there's any more to read, but you could check it out for yourself. Again, if you don't want to go to the website, you could just scroll down here and pause the video, and you could read the rest of it yourself. There's been a lot of controversy over this here, and we're going to start with the first one here. This is kind of sad here. It's kind of, well, not really good either. It goes on to say, Woolies Ushi's Brisbane mother gets death threats over collectibles. It says we talk about the Circle of Life, the Innocent Woolworth collectible campaign has descended from a fun to exorbitant auctions and now threats of violence. Now, here's a video. I don't know if this is particularly the one for it. I believe it is. But I'm not, like I said again, I'm not going to play it. If you guys want to listen to this video, you're going to have to go to the website, and I'm going to give you the URL right now. It's www.news.com.au, and you could check it out like that. There, you could that's, I'm sure it's going to be in the news captions there. So if you want to play the video, you could read it yourself. Listen for it yourself. Or again, like I always say, if you don't want to go to the website, you could just pause the video and read it as we go along. Okay, so I read the title already, and now we're going to start over here. It says, it all started so innocently. Woolworth's promotional campaign was first advertised about 2 weeks ago, featuring young children joyfully playing with the Lion King Ushis to coincide with the release of the Disney film. But that soon descended into claims of staff stealing toys to sell online, followed by the extraordinary eBay auction of a rare furry Simba, which was at one stage thought to be bought at $400,000. Now a Brisbane mother is heartbroken after being abused online trying to sell one of the same rare Simbas. It says here, I received hate and death threat message because I put up the rare furry symbol, Monique told whatever. And it's, I guess, the person who was the one sold it. Talk about the Circle of Life. When I say there's a little controversy, there's some other stuff in regards to this as well. I'm not going to get too much into it. Within hours of posting the toy for sale, the online sale for online for $5,000, she said her inbox was flooded with abusive messages. Okay, it was I think it was a waste of my I wasted space. I'm a waste of space. I don't deserve to breathe air. Oh gosh, these are, I guess, some of the things we're looking. I'm just looking out to get the money. Monique said on Monday, a ridiculous $100,000 bid for one of the rare Ushi fell through and was back up for sale online. Yeah, there's been a lot of controversy with that because a couple other companies picked up on it as well. This is one of them, and I think I gave it to you, but I don't know. I don't think I did, but if I didn't, let me give you the URL. It's www.news.com.au, and you can check this story out, okay? There's a little more to it. I got a couple more windows opened up, and then we're going to go to the eBay, eBay open program there. I'm going to go to that in a second, but let me just click out of this one really quick. Now, it says here, there's two things here. There's two stories here, but what we're going to do is one first, kind of going like a little reverse over here. The real story behind the 100K rare Ushi sale. This story was posted July 30th, 2019, and it goes on to say a super rare Woolworths collectible has cased quite a stir in it when it sold for $100,000, only it didn't actually sell. You know, folks, I just want to share this with you guys. Once before, I think I talked about this one in my other videos in regards to items that supposedly get these ridiculous amounts of money when they're selling items on eBay. They were talking about that there as far as a while back. I think I mentioned to you guys that a VHS tape of Beauty and the Beast sold for $30,000. Now, according to what I heard on the radio at the time, eBay radio, that was an actual sale. But you know, you never know. You know, just because something buyer actually makes a bid on it or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be sold for that. You know, but in this case here, I didn't see. I was trying to look it up to see if it actually sold, but apparently not. I just got this news today with the eBay alerts, with the Google alerts, I should say. And as you can see here, it didn't seem like it went through here. But there's another page I'm going to show you in a little bit after this one here. But it goes on to say here, I'm just skipping down here. It says customers are able to claim that they usually when they spent $30 in a store or online just hours after the promotion launched on July 17th. The figurines were appearing for a ridiculous amount online. Yeah, that's what happens, you know, when people see these things, they catch wind of it right away. Oh, I'm going to make a big killing of it. I'm going to sell it for this much money. I mean, really think about it, folks. You know, I mean, I know with the Lion King, but I would have thought about these things here, you know. But anyway, it goes on to say, of all the Ushis you can collect, the only one you really want it is rare, is Furry Simba, of which there are only 100. All right, let me say of 100. Okay, one lucky shopper got their hands on the desirable Simba Ushi and listed it on eBay for $10,000. The first time it was listed, the toy sold for $100,000. However, the seller told Yahoo News Australia the initial sale was a joke. Okay, the first time the daughter of the bid. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you can't always believe what you read. It goes on to say the first time a daughter of the bidder put the amount in as a joke. The seller said. So, you know, sometimes we get caught up in these things. Every time we hear of things of this nature, we're like, oh my God, you know, and it stirs up a lot of controversy. People right away will start looking for these type of things and saying, hey, look what I got here. I got this little furry Simba doll here. I'm going to put it up on eBay and I'm going to get phenomenal amounts of money, only to find out you'll be getting disappointed. Okay, not all the time these things really, you know, people really get the money that they're asking for these things here. But you know what? I'm not going to expand too much on this here. This is what it had 108 bids on it here, okay, the winning bid, all right? But then again, I'm going to show you another website that, according to this story I'm talking about, it did fall through. And we're going to go to that right now. So let's see here. I think that's the last of it, right? Right here? Okay. Yeah, that's it. So if you guys want to read the rest of the story, just pause the video and you can read the rest of it. I gave you the URL as to where you can get the information from, and you can take it from there, okay? So let me back out of here, and let's close this window out. Now, the next window here is 100K bid for a rare Simba Lion Ushi collection falls through. Okay, now this was picked up by Now. Okay, it's www.perthnow.com, and it goes on to say here this was posted July 29, 2019. An incredible offer for a rare Woolworths collectible has fallen through. A limited edition Lion King Ushi attracted a bid of just shy of $100,000 after being put up for grabs on eBay. The sale, which had a $10,000 reserve, attracted more than 100 bids, but when it came time to paying up, the successful bidder failed to stump up $99,000 needed to secure the furry Simba from the Aldair owner, whatever. So you see, this is what happens, folks. Okay, sometimes people get, like I said again, you get caught up in these things. You know, don't always fall for it. I mean, I myself at one time thought the same thing. I think I told the story to you guys in one of my other videos that when I heard that story about the Beauty and the Beast VHS tape, I went out and I purchased, I think, either 2 or 3 of them. And that's after I heard the story in eBay Radio that one was selling for $30,000. And then I started looking up eBay as the radio broadcast was going on, and I seen people selling $1,500, $1,000, $10,000, all these ridiculous amounts of money. I shut the radio off, my computer off. I went down to the local thrift store, and I knew they had a couple over there. I picked up it was either 2 or 3 of them what I picked up. Came home, snapped pictures, put them up on eBay, and I was asking something ridiculous. Like for one, I asked for $1,500 or something along that line. And then as I started scrolling around, I scrolled down, I started doing a little more research. I'm starting to see the ones like I had, brand new ones, $9.99, $5.99, $4.99, whatever it was. And I ended up selling it. I mean, after that, after I seen that, I said, am I crazy? So I took it off. I had it like for $1,500, something like ridiculous like that. And I ended up, I think, putting it up for like, I don't know, $7.99 or whatever it was. Something small. I didn't make much of a profit on it, but I should have never fell for it. I thought, hey, let's join the bandwagon, right? And that's what happens. I think we get so caught up and we see big numbers out there. It's like, hey, I know I have something like that. Maybe I could sell it for that price. So don't always be, taken by the stories what you read. It's not necessarily. It's always going to work that way. I've seen it happen. It happened to myself. There were other instances where I thought I was going to make a killing on certain items, and it didn't turn out that way. So just be careful when you come across these type of stories or you hear these from other people and stuff. Sometimes when I go to the thrift stores, I'll hear stories like that there from other resellers saying they give you all this advice what sells good on eBay, and you end up buying it, and then you find out later on it's a dud. So do your own research. I can never stress it enough. Do your own research, and before you make that commitment. So I don't know. I feel bad that these people here get caught up in this stuff, but it is what it is. But anyway, let's talk about something a little more interesting here. Then I'm going to back out of that window there. And at Facebook, I'm not going to go to that just yet. This one here is the fulfillment. Okay, this is the one. Now this came out from Market Pulse. Okay, it's the URL is www. Not Market Pulse, Marketplace. I'm sorry. I'm looking Marketplace. Pulse is one word, .com. And this story came out today, July 31st. You can see here, 2019. If you notice, I always like to throw the dates in there, folks, for the simple reason I want you to know it's fresh data. It's not old. It's not something that's 3 years old, a month old, or Sometimes I do get them a little outdated. It's because I couldn't get to it in time. But for the most part, I like to always throw out the most recent content out there and news to you guys. It goes on here last week. eBay introduced managed delivery, a fulfillment service not unlike fulfillment by Amazon FBA, enabling sellers to store, pack, and ship their products to a logistics partner managed by eBay. This service is launched in 2020, beginning in the U.S. Now, I'm not going to expand too much this here. I'm just going to scroll down, and I'm going to go show you a little clip, and then we'll close this video out, and you can check it out. You can just listen to what Griff has to say. What he's talking about is at eBay Open, so we're going to go to that window shortly. I'm just scrolling down here in case you guys don't want to go to the website, and you could just, like I said again, as I always say, you could always pause the camera. Pause the video, pause the camera, pause the video, and then you could just read it like that. Okay, all right, and I think that's basically it. All right, okay, so that's where you could check it out if you want. Again, the story is from marketplacepulse.com. All right. Now I'm going to back out of here, and I'm going to take you to that clip over there, the one we're talking about, the eBay, again, fulfillment by eBay story with Griff. And for those of us who couldn't attend the eBay Open 2019, at least you'll get a little part of it. I'm going to give you a link, and you could watch the whole thing over there from eBay Open. Okay, so let me bump out of here. Okay. So I'm gonna step out for a little bit here. I'm gonna play that video clip with Griff at the eBay Open, and he's there with 2 other people, Brian Burke and I believe Audrey, and he's gonna talk a little about, like I said, that fulfillment by eBay. And I'll just give you a little, just to give you a little update of what's it all about. Maybe you might be interested in it, maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully you will. So I'm just gonna stand to the side here and let you listen to the video. And like I said, it's about 2 minutes long. So check it out.
Okay, audience of sellers. So launching next year, as you probably heard, in the U.S., eBay is going to start providing its own personalized fulfillment service to sellers. It's called Managed Delivery.
That's right.
It'll provide sellers with the ability to store, to pack and ship products to expert logistic partners managed by eBay, and the new service will allow sellers to actually put their inventory closer to buyers and strategically
whoopsie. That's embarrassing.
located warehouses across the country. It's Brian, we can blame him, resulting in faster delivery times, yay!
Yay!
And lower shipping costs. So this will probably work for a lot of sellers, so keep your eye out as this is coming out.
That's right, and we are strategically picking warehouses in strategic locations all over the U.S. So that means that if you do use this service, your items will get to buyers in, we hope, 2 to 3 days. That's our goal, is to have 2 to 3 day shipping.
But the best part, if you're in managed delivery, once the items are in the warehouse or the fulfillment point, there's no onus on you for delivery, shipment, packing, or anything.
Yep.
Pretty cool, huh?
Exactly. So as long as we manage your item in the warehouse, we take care of all the shipping aspects.
Hey, it's like global shipping.
Exactly.
Only domestic.
You want to know my favorite part of managed delivery?
Is it where I forgot to shut off my cell phone?
These amateurs. These amateurs.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I've been working so hard, and likely story. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, my favorite part about managed delivery.
What?
Is all of the eBay branded boxes that are going to show up on porches across the nation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know what I mean? Our competitors may have a porch advantage, but we are going to quickly get on that game.
Yeah, we're fighting.
That's right. Okay, now, would you...
Well, that concludes the reseller news for July 31st, 2019. I hope you got a takeaway from it and the information was helpful. And if it was, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Happy selling. Until next time, bye-bye now.